Hello and welcome everyone. This is Blackadder at Blackadder's Place. I welcome you to today's stream. Now, as I mentioned yesterday, we are going to be right now having, Heroes of Might and Magic, game. I want to be right now saying the 3 or 2 because it is, of course, as you can see, a bit of a different version than what we have been playing with the story mode run on the Sandro campaigns and the Shadow of Death. And it's going to be actually a new version for the mod of Heroes of Might and Magic 3, the Succession Wars. One of the really great achievements and undertakings that I have actually seen in the gaming lately. In the past few years, we have already done some previous videos on that when the first kind of like a public working version launched, which I have seen was about actually January 2019, it looks like already, about like 4 years ago. No, and well, this new year, they have actually released a new updated version, 0.82 already. And well, you can be having a look what actually is gonna be new here and how well it is working, how it's proceeding and everything. As well, in case you couldn't tell so far, you can see this is gonna be there for Heroes of Might and Magic 2 in Heroes of Might and Magic 3 engine. There have been some purists and whatnot in my comments on YouTube kind of mentioned that it's not entirely true. It kind of isn't. It's just kind of like a bit of a simplification, so that is definitely true. As it's more like a porting of Heroes of Might and Magic 2 into 3 engine, so it's not like one for one. There are definitely adjustments, but just like if you haven't played it, do yourself a favor. If you enjoy Heroes of Might and Magic 2 and kind of like its artistic thinking, like the overall atmosphere and idea, which I really do enjoy quite a lot, then that's gonna be just basically kept true, but moved into the quality of life changes that you can be enjoying in Heroes of Might and Magic 3. So it's really just like a marriage made in heaven or pit, depending of course on your allegiance. And well, you are therefore going to be able to enjoy Heroes of Might and Magic 2 in a completely different way. And it is, well, quite a bit of a fun way. So today we're gonna be doing, I'm thinking about like a, you'll see, like a mission. We're gonna be choosing some scenario to play, to test it out and have a fun, some kind of level of fun here. No, and just maybe at the first and at the start, you can be just kind of maybe showing what kind of changes have actually been done right now in the latest version. Let me right about now find out when I haven't all right about now posted, so I can showcase it as well. No, and therefore as you can see, you're gonna be having some small adjustments and improvements. You can say it now, edit heroes to siege walls and towers for the classic 6 H2 castles and classes. Spells for Cold Ray, Lightning Bolt, Chain Lightning, Armageddon. Gonna be right now edit and having improved graphics. Then of course additional animation for multiple town screens. 12 new maps converted from across 1, 2 and 3. This is very interesting. Maybe if I'm gonna be able to find which ones are the ones converted, we could test those. Could be fun possibly. H2 style flex for ships, new creature animations and fixes, improved HD mod compatibility. You can be using it together with it as well. I'm gonna be in a moment mentioning how you should be installing that because some people are a bit confused on that. You need to be following a few specific steps. Right now posted to the top. And fix wrong bonus starting resources for Sorceress, Witch and Dervish. As we do have 2 new civilizations here, of course, Witch and Dervish, to be fit in with the numbers that we do have in Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Then reducing sorcery skill bonus. Yeah, well, it is quite a bit powerful. You can see right now it's got like even less than a half what they have done with it. And overall back and balance fixes, of course, and music packs from SV, POL, MIDI and Heroes Orchestra. Okay, we'll see if you're gonna be getting to enjoy that as well. As far as for the mod installation, it's very damn easy. You're just gonna be going into the mod database. You can be getting the link in the chat here, !H3SW. And on ModDB, you can be finding them at H3SW exactly. And you're gonna be getting the versions. This is the one we have done the video upon. I think we have done also video on this, because I have it installed, fairly certain. And then, well, this is right now the latest one from the December 31st, like a week ago. No, and you can get all the information, of course, here on this web. You can say it now they're having Facebook, YouTube channel, forums. That's where we were here. The forum active Heroes too. Can be finding plenty of information there. Potentially help out with the development if you are interested in joining or reporting some bugs, because obviously there are always some little things that could be helping out and whatnot. No, and I can get all the information here and everything else. If you are going to be interested, as I mentioned, I'm also having some, I think 2 videos on my YouTube as well from the previous version, so do potentially give it a look if you're gonna be interested. So I think this is gonna be there for just that, and for the installation itself, it's very important step first. If you're gonna be looking at this, you probably already do have Heroes of Might and Magic 3 installed. It's gonna be like a complete version, the Shadow of Death from CDs, whatever like that, up to you. But you need to be having a very clean installation, so therefore if you're having HD mod, that's not a clean installation already. You need to be having fresh new install. You can be effectively having however many you want. For example, working off the complete version from GOG. So you can install multiple versions of that just into different folders, right? And you can then install it upon it. So you can therefore do that, fresh install, that's what you need. Then you're gonna be getting the installer here from ModDB, for example, and you can then, you can see it's gonna be the guide, bit more, this is a bit better one than the one on that page. As you're gonna be getting the installer, you run it, you install it upon the new clean installation without anything on it yet. You can see no HotA, no HD mod, no VOG, no ERA, nothing. Just straight clean. This is something that is kind of tripping people when they're installing this, that they do not have a clean installation, then it of course creates all kinds of issues. No, and after you install it, you're gonna be right about now having already the H3SW launcher in there if you wish, and you can be starting playing. It's just as easy as that. Or you can be using and installing the HD mod upon that, so you can get that as well on the interwebs, the HD mod. Can say it about now at Google side Heroes 3 HD to the top side here. This is where you can be getting the HD mod. Latest version is currently this, and you can launch it, install it upon the folder of where you have installed right now the Succession Wars mod, and well, you're just gonna be playing on HD, and that's exactly what we are gonna be doing here. And you can play the original game as well, and then with the installations of the other mods on top of it, it should be somewhat working as well, I'm thinking, but it's gonna be better if you're gonna be just keeping, I guess, each of the different installations, because you're gonna be touching some files. So yeah, well, just gonna, if you want to be playing this, make sure you're gonna be following right now these few steps, and everything should be hopefully working fine, and we'll see how it's gonna be moving for us towards then right now the further gameplay. Okay, so I guess that's gonna be there for it for the quick introduction, let's say, and I'm imagining can be there for going into some kind of game and some kind of map. So the campaign here, I'm just gonna be warning you, do not launch it. This is not working. This is some kind of like remainder from I don't know, some previous whatever. I've already noticed that on their web and on their forums. This is simply not working. Some kind of like custom campaign, I guess. But you're gonna be there for playing single player. And some map, you can already see this is a bit different, of course, than in Heroes 2 in the original. No, and what do we therefore have here? Beltway, you can say about now you're gonna be having a selection from which kind of game it is going to be. You can say no Shadow of Death, and at this point I'm not certain which funds are going to be here. It's gonna be probably standard 3, right? It's gonna be probably Heroes 1, I imagine. It's gonna be definitely 3. This is a Shadow of Death. So this is gonna be like a... Or... Is it Heroes 2 actually? Viking Militia Go, Vikings, All for One, Arrogance. Is that definitely Heroes 3? I think this is gonna be Shadow of Death, probably. I'm right now not entirely certain about the shields, like legit. What they are entirely from. Okay, original map made by Kivo for Heroes of Might and Magic 3, the Succession Wars. Okay, can I be having maybe some info here and there? Not entirely certain. I'm likely just gonna be choosing something here. Gateway, Archipelago, Wounded Land, Free for All, Casa Iron Fist. Isn't this actually... Yeah, this definitely sounds like Campaign in Heroes of Might and Magic 1. I'm fairly certain that Gateway is. there. Because the 3 factions, blah blah blah, gateway, gate in center of the island. Yeah, I'm fairly certain this is gonna be there for Heroes of Might and Magic 1. So these might be, right, Batman from the 2. And these are gonna be there for Shadow of Death, and this is gonna be like a standard 3. It's kind of a bit confused right now by the picture of the dragon, but nonetheless, there's gonna be some logic behind it that I'm not entirely right now aware of. So let's probably play something, I guess maybe from Heroes 2 or Heroes 1 even. It's gonna play maybe from Heroes 2 first, something so Arax the Jerk. That sounds kind of fun. Yeah, that could be kind of interesting. Wow, that's gonna be apparently at normal, but 160%, really. No, it's kind of like a standard that is set up here, so I guess let's maybe use that therefore. But yeah, that's kind of fun name, so let's maybe try to play that. Maybe I was interested in the Clouds of Zine though. Cloudside of World of Zine explores vast land and defeat the evil Lord Zine to be proclaimed the supreme ruler, based on Might Magic 4. Okay, this is what? This is small, Arax the Jerk, and Zine is... oof. XL. No. XL, that might be just a bit too large. XL can be like 5-6 hours, I'm not entirely certain I'm ready for that too much, as I want to be also quite a bit... kind of like a full playthrough, I like to be completionist, but let's gonna play the small here, and we'll see what's gonna happen after. You can also play random map here. Obviously not something that was available in Heroes of Might and Magic 2, so you're gonna be having Barbarian. Can we switch into different color? I guess you can't. Okay, can't be switching really too much. Let's keep the bonus probably random. Artifact, gold, resource. Yeah, let's keep it random. No starting hero apparently. Oh, yeah, it's actually considered like a random. It's kind of a bit weird that it's gonna be crossed, but nonetheless, maybe it's gonna be no and none. Over the mountains to the south lies the land of Arax, vassalage of the loathsome house Arax, ancestral enemy since Bumpo Arax did not invite your great-great-great-grandpap Lord Michael Pretsworth to a great summer solstice shindig back in 67 BH. Besides, they smell. Even now, as you begin a new day, a peculiar odor wafts over the mountains, spoiling your breakfast. No more you shout, today I vow revenge. Oh man, that's actually a soundtrack from... These are deserts from Might and Magic 6. Yeah, fairly certain that's the soundtrack from that. No, so we're gonna be having whom? Biggo. In case you haven't seen this mod before, then obviously quite nice merging of Heroes of Might and Magic 3 and 2 right here in the hero screen. It's definitely not something you do have in that. Pathfinding. Ballisticos. Okay. And you can of course right now utilize even the splitting of the units here if you wish. No problem, you can do all of that. As you're gonna be having harpies here. Yeah, well, there are some adjustments as I mentioned. It's not like a 1-for-1 conversion of the games, but nonetheless it's just like a simply fun made mod. It is really close to it though, and it's quite a bit fun. Sonny. Interesting name. The Horde of the Mystery Dragon is greater than it appears. Really, is it? Okay, so what do we buy here? Stigha, that's for the shooters, for the Orxies. Guess maybe it could be interesting. Edo, as you do have apparently some graphics home here. But let's go there. Few air elementals and through gold. Throng of Skellingtons, that seems to be maybe a bit too strong for us now. The courier arrives with a gift from Lord Arax. Bow down in gratitude for his existence. Okay, yeah, oh, of course. Heroes of Might and Magic 2 and we are having the negative artifacts. Great. That you can of course drop in any kind of way. Scouting, I'd probably rather not. Let's go which is hot. Let's see what we get here. No, diplomacy, that wasn't entirely worthwhile. You don't have spellbook, right? Nope. Yeah, a bit slow here. Nothing to be seen here yet. Thank you for the XP and probably let's therefore go with the diplomacy and hope for some better skills down the line. Bone nests, you're gonna be in a harpies. Bridge, then an abode, or the adobe. Yeah, trolls are really cool. Probably could be wanted to get those a bit faster, it's kinda expensive. Curious eyes from Arax, his sublime magnificence, so Lord Arax wishes to inform thee that thou art come. Sandy, why don't you tell? Some of peasants. Could be like 100. No, it's like a score is 100. Swarm is gonna be probably more than that. Can we take on the air element? I was kinda hoping that we can. That is certain about the strengths of the units here, so you're gonna be a bit guessing on that, I'm imagining. And there's, you know, spells for us. And you can of course right now utilize the waiting and all kinds of things that you know from Heroes of Might and Magic 3 as well. I'm not entirely liking the great, but I'm not entirely familiar with the units here either, so I'm kinda tempted to probably keep it because I'm not sure how far they can go, all of them. But I usually play without it, so... Auto combat options, okay, creature info, all statistic spells only. Okay, let's keep it clean. They're gonna be having classic strike and return, yes. Okay, no. 6 and 8. Let's see how well they do. Okay, let's forget upgraded Orxies, but I don't think I can really take on the Skellingtons just yet. It's gonna have to wait. The gold mine is quite a bit tempting. I think I actually might want those, but Trolls 20, we don't have, right now we don't have the stone for it anymore anyway. So I guess you can just kinda abandon that thought. Kinda liking how all the monsters are basically like on one spot here. Or all the monsters like the wolves and the harpies. Okay, let's get Adobe. So you're gonna be having some reasonable armor, but currently I guess we have to be probably waiting because there's nothing for us really to fight. Swarm of the peasants, no. Milak. Depends how they're gonna be split on the Orxies. That does depend a bit. And that is certain how it's gonna be shaping up. What is it, A4? Can we get ourselves Mage Guild? We cannot, because you don't have right now the resources. That's gonna be a bit of a problem. Garbage Heap, Coliseum, let's get that for money. Yeah, it's kinda like the problem here with the designers. You're gonna be having a bit of a problem getting the resources. You don't have the mines anywhere. Peculiarly foul all the wafts, or the wafts. It's a pronunciation over from Arax. And he's still kinda keeping himself in the town. I wonder if it's maybe bugged or whatnot. With now the AI, or what's right now doing in his little castle. Not really certain about it, how it's supposed to be behaving. Okay, day 7, Coliseum 4000. Gonna be rather keeping 4 units right now. Oh, wow. Some poachers from Arax were seen stealing from the realm storage. They were confronted but fled too quickly. No, so we definitely want orcs. As in all of them. Harpies. No, they maybe actually want rather the ogres because of their power. I'm thinking that we do. Gonna be a bit better. And, well, can we go into the skeletons now then? I guess with the ogres it might be working out. I really don't have any kind of appreciation for the power of the units right now here. Way too used to Heroes 3. And this is having a bit different balance in general. Okay, that wasn't bad damage. And I will go for these guys. Can probably right now try to run away. Oh well, you have a lot more movement than I thought. Hey, they're really strong, the skeletons. Definitely feel stronger than normal heroes too. But nonetheless, it's gonna be success. And we're gonna be apparently having also ore from it, which is rather helpful. It's doing what exactly? Oh, 4 into defense, that's really good. And apparently because of his specialty, aha, on the harpies. It's nice. Otherwise you do have the immunity to berserk and right now the ore. That's gonna help. Basic earth magic, and we do have a fighter, I guess. Probably let's keep with that, and basic offense. Gonna be probably a bit more useful. Liking right now the music from the Might and Magic games as a background here. You know, but the resources are like a serious issue. No, I hope I haven't overreached right now. No, probably not. But they have really high movement, like seriously high. or harpies, but sacrifice had to be made. Okay, these are a bit higher losses than I actually thought that it's going to be, but okay. Defense skill, water is gonna be exactly money, classic. We get a few gems, and these are actually right now where the mines are. Okay, but lots of archers, no, that's gonna be definitely above our pay grade. Blacksmith, interestingly costing right now stone here instead of wood. That's the heroes 3. But you can't be getting anything else here, so might just as well right now build it. But good resources here, that was nice. Thank you for the Dudos and pack of pikemen. No, lots of swordsmen, definitely not. Yeah, I think lots of archers is a bit too much for us now. Can get Stig Hut, 1621, about not. Bridge, we don't have money for it. Wonder if you want Mage Guild. Because you have only 10 spell points, so therefore you are gonna be kinda useless anyway that way. And this is kinda useless, the upgrade, because you do have the hill fort right next to us. So let's get, I guess, the market. This is also useless, therefore, Citadel. Or the trolls. But you don't have really money for that anyway. Therefore get the Citadel so that we can be getting a bit more units and hope for the best. I guess Coliseum for the extra attack is gonna be also useful. Let's wait until the next week. The question is if you're gonna be wanting to get a ballista here. 1005. Probably not. You don't have the skill for that, right? Now you have just ballistics, which is for catapult. So it's not entirely of too much use. So again, all the shooters, thank you. All the ogres, and I have 20 wolfies potentially, which are kinda interesting unit, but I think I want to maybe invest into those, are probably into upgrades right now. I did eat a lot. But hopefully this is gonna be now somewhat okay. Let's maybe couple you there, and let's see if maybe you can be there for taking on. Can actually even get there. Actually seems like we can't even get there, Well, that's a bit curious. Let's right now pack of Kyklops. Pack of Kyklops, no, well, that's definitely beyond our power. Could we probably right now go in for the archers then? Wow, 2,500, really? Oh, that's pretty brutal. Nice. Just kinda hoping they might not be wanting to fight anymore. Golden bow, so is that what I think it is? Okay, eliminates penalty, that's really good though. Pikeman I don't care about. No, but can we actually kill the swordsman with these slots? Because they're not really weak. I'm kind of not certain about that too much. I mean, like, the balance in Heroes 2 definitely was a bit busted, so it doesn't surprise me that the mission is somewhat of a interesting challenge to begin with. Let's see. Worst case scenario is just gonna be restarting or playing different mission. No. Hopefully the ogres are gonna be able to carry. Looks okay. You probably be staying here. Exactly, so they're gonna be able to block, so you are going down. Okay, so it's gonna be fine. Just I need to be really getting my head around how strong they are or aren't. No, they won't do that. At least two of the goblins in there. Basic wisdom. Ah well, can always get that. Basic earth magic, they're really forcing it upon us. And at this point we have at least wisdom next to it as well. 1,000 gold? Nah, I don't think I have that money actually to spend that way. And okay, that's good. Finally looks like our diplomacy is working out. A pack of druidos. No, that's a bit scary. I'm thinking I'll be liking actually to have wolves for that. Hidden magic well. I'll be liking to have the wolves because of the speed. Okay, so let's do it next week. And therefore at this point it's gonna be making sense to get the mage guild. And we are having the spells kinda like forced upon us, or yeah, inspired to use them. Okay, so let's get that. Well, at least the magic arrow is gonna be something, I guess, and the slow is gonna be useful too. Can be getting bridge right now, but it's gonna be basically depleting all our money, and we're gonna be buying the wool, so I don't think so. 1,500 gold per day. So right about now, the next week, that's gonna be 3,000. You're gonna be getting there. I'm thinking gonna be at about now actually waiting for the next week and then potentially gonna be buying. Okay, so you. And right now I want all the wolves that you can get. You're having 40 stone, which is... Oh well, we actually having the stone from our artifacts, so it's kinda useful. Potentially sell a bit, I guess. It's gonna be enough for the upgrade. It will be. But until they upgrade for free, that's interesting. Or are they all upgrading for free? I haven't entirely noticed. Interesting that you can see right now even the bandits, that rogues can be upgraded. So what kind of spells do we have here? Shield. Not useful. Goblins, yes. Those guys, yes. Can actually take on the pikemen right now. Probably can. And therefore picking up the artifact. You know, the 3 to defense skill, 7, 11 already. Nice. Tornado is nice. That's gonna be further improvement to our skills, but bit weird is how the opponent is not moving at all. So I'm thinking it's kinda like somewhat bugged or whatnot. Not sure if it's maybe not supposed to be how the mission is, but I kinda doubt in that actually. As it states, I mean, I've been having a problem with gold, so I'm gonna be taking that. I usually don't, but they already do have a bit of weird hero, so I guess why not. Neat. Ooh, not liking that Phoenix in there. Precision. That's something that could be helpful. Pack of unicorns. No. Can't say that I would be too optimistic about our strength for that yet. But I guess lots of greater druids. Hopefully that's doable. No. Wow, maybe I've actually overreached here a bit. How many hit points do they have? No, maybe gonna be actually casting precision on the orc chiefs though. Okay, so wolves are gone. Four health left. Not great, but I guess what can we do? 22 damage. No, and he gets lucky. I knew that it is gonna be attacking the 2 then. Oh. Kinda hoping it's gonna be a kill, like it was. No, so that definitely wasn't for free. Still is a bit interesting here. I guess by now we can therefore build the bridge for the trolleys. I'm gonna be having also the stone mine, which is nice. So far it doesn't seem like anything I would be necessarily recognizing. But yeah, the Phoenix here, at this point we are definitely not set up for this fight. Not in the absolute slightest, and just therefore get the mana and we'll see what is gonna happen after. It's kinda like an advantage that we don't have to be really upgrading anything. It's gonna be saving us a lot of resources. No enlightening bolt, nice. It's gonna be really useful. Having already basic wisdom, so you can even continue forward, I guess. It's gonna be classic level 3rd, yes. Unlucky to be losing all of these resources, but not the end of the world. But the problem is, they apparently like the only way out. Can you actually get there? You probably can, through that and that, I imagine. So otherwise there doesn't seem to be anything else here in this corner. It would be of note, that is. Okay, Orxys gonna be having 7 trolls. I think that's also quite a bit useful, and let's therefore continue with the abode. And now it definitely isn't free, it was just the bandits are getting upgraded for free. Guess I'm gonna be in a heaven to wait for the next turn. How much do we need? 1400, right? Yeah. No, looks good to me. So therefore, still don't know about that Phoenix there. We have like vision. No, we don't. Summon boat, but doesn't entirely help really. Let's see if this is gonna be allowing us to move forward. Apparently it will. Secret portal. And okay. But I can see pack of genies. No, it's not entirely too inviting. Zig tactics. I wonder if it's gonna be useful here. So it could be allowing us potentially, if you're gonna be working with the wolves, to get them a bit forward and further. Because what potentially kind of other like skill could be getting logistics would be nice, I guess. These seem to be having decent enough movement, so maybe try the tactics then. Good. Dragon Utopia even. Yeah, well, that's not something you're gonna be using. Pick off genies now, though. I think they're actually pretty strong already. But we don't have anywhere else to move, so let's therefore try to attack them. Okay, so let's therefore move to the same spot, I guess. Kinda seems like you're gonna be decently blocked here somewhat. Okay, so it's gonna be quite a bit fine. Just a bit of damage here, but kinda right now actually reminds me when I was hearing that sound from the troll on the attack. That's actually very similar, if not the same, as the vampires used in Daggerfall. Yeah, it seems like the same sound bite. But they were quite a bit shared amongst the games back then, so isn't a little surprising, I guess. Several genies to fight the guards, I guess. Guess sure, why not? It's an interesting unit. Ice Cloak. So it's gonna be some kind of halves damage your troops take from water spells. It's really cool. It could be somewhat useful. Yeah, obviously we don't have any money currently. And black dragons. Yeah. Okay, so few black dragons. No. Can be up to like 3 even. Not liking my chances against those, they are properly broken in Heroes 2. 8 of the Griffins for 1800 gold? I don't think so, really. But they can therefore go. Nah, they're just like completely crazy. What kind of... I mean, like, what kind of actually gold they want for all of that? Interestingly thematic. Next to Crystal Mine, gonna be having Crystal Pouch. Come upon the pyramid of a great and ancient king. You are tempted to search it for treasure, but all the old stories warn of fearful curses and undead guardians. Will you search? I usually don't do that too much, I don't disturb the dead. Try to be role-playing it that way. Yeah, I'll be kinda liking to get a few more What the... Oh well. Oh well though. Okay. No. Luckily it's not gonna be as terrible as it looked at first. Discover 6 trolls and 15 gold. That was not bad though. In the end, that certainly looks like worth it. End of life, XP, thank you very much. Probably don't need to be going there now. Immune to death spells, probably not gonna be too useful. Increasing spell power and knowledge. It's actually somewhat useful, considering how weak we are on that department. Red barrier. Okay, so you're gonna be having to find red bodyguard then. So far it's nice we haven't encountered any crash, so I'm kinda hoping I'm not jinxing it right now. But sounds promising. Okay, 4th Mage Guild. Pyramid is gonna be quite some crystals, so let's maybe keep our resources for that, possibly. $2,000 gold for the level again. Yeah, I don't want to be spending the gold that much. Garden of Earthy Delights. Earthy or earthly? Earthy. Seems kind of weird, but nonetheless. Okay, that's a portal, and let's therefore port in here to the right, okay. Machine factory, we probably can be there for buying all of it, I guess. Just so that we can properly test as well a bit. Now, yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna be keeping for the pyramid, okay. They do want to fight. I mean, like, they're not weak, but still. Maybe slightly surprised. Oh, wow. Well, I studied how much? 47, I was kind of thinking actually it looked like it was more, but in the end, not that seriously much. What the hell is even that soldier? Don't even recognize that, but nonetheless, that seems like... Oh, crossbowman, of course. Of course, didn't even recognize that, but this is much easier fight for us to be had than in that town next to us. So that second town. And now probably let's get some money. It's gonna be somewhere to the right. Somewhere like here. To the top side, probably. Otherwise, it almost looks like that this is actually supposed to be like a bit of a campy map. That the opponent is gonna be stuck in his base and just gonna be running around there for. Probably don't necessarily need those. And we can't be getting here. Okay, you need to be using ship for that, okay. Pick of Minotaur Kings, no. It's not that much of a weak army. But you can be taking capital for the money, so we will. Of Madness, Pack of Hydras. No. Not something I want to be dealing with. Cove of Mystery here. Fury Dragons, not necessarily also something I would be liking to fight. One of your troops kicks something lying just under sand. Dig in there. You uncover relic of the Forgotten War. Nice. And that does archery skill by 10. Okay, we don't have that, so it's not therefore that useful. Sort of Medusa, you can probably take those on. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Why is it this way? Is it gonna be just insta destroying our hero if he answers wrong? Is it kind of like the demon cave from Heroes of Might and Magic 1? Why? What can't you see that is always before you? I'm having a bit of a temptation to say nose. I have a very strong feeling this might be nose. Okay, so it wasn't nose. And we are punished with a curse. Okay, so we didn't lose the whole hero at least. I'm kinda happy for that. But what did we there for? Do you see that somewhere? What is the curse? Is it just gonna be right now? No, it's not modifier here. Apparently we don't have, we can say now, the explanation or extra story for the hero edit yet. Okay, I have no idea what is the curse gonna be doing. If it's gonna be like a 50% chance on, I don't know, like failing spells like it is in Might and Magic games. Guess you're gonna have to learn. And the cause of questions. Interesting names. Okay, let's build the pyramid. Deck of power liches shouldn't be too hard, hopefully. Spade of Necromancy. Gives you bonus 5% to Necromancy skill. Yeah, that's... And that is something that's gonna be used to several Bone Dragons to Ely. Several. It could be a bit unfortunately high. Pack of Phoenixes, that's something I'm liking even less. Okay, let's see what kind of spells do we get here. Counter Strike, selected unit will retaliate against one additional attack and then Slayer. No. We do have a few dragons around, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be the most useful spell. Any Badlands? Let's Portal. Learn Earthquake and lots of Unicornos. From here, but we do have summon boat, right? Yes, so we can potentially go to the other side. I don't want to be right now attacking them yet. Feels a bit too strong. So let's claim the boat, get this, and then we're gonna be jumping over. Horde, Throng, lots, Throng, Horde. I mean, like the army is getting really stronger, of course. No. Wooden ore, 5,000 for that. Seems to be unnecessarily too expensive. So I get the city hall. I'll be having to really collect the towns here. So also wood and ore, and can be theoretically getting some better spells here. Really? 3,500 gold into the minus. Good job. 1,500, nice. And 1,000 for all the maps. I don't think we really need that. This is movement on land and sea. Okay, so that's gonna be really useful. But anyway, this one going back, and then, well, we're gonna be teleporting the boat effectively. Ah, and that's right about now gonna be our first crash. Okay. So, that's gonna be a first one. Hopefully we do have... our save. I'm gonna be quickly jumping off for something good, but in a minute we're gonna be back and continuing. Okay, so back, and hopefully Maybe I'm able to resume. Okay, seems so. No, so do we go home or to islands first? Guess you can pick up a few units. Come across a small island and decide to rest. As you and your troops relax, the island begins to move. It is actually the back of a giant sea turtle, sacred of the sea goddess. You quickly board your ship, where you find a mysterious new navigation device, surely a result of the sea goddess blessing. By the way, we have there for a second of that, so gonna be having probably tons of movement then. Fifth level is not useful yet. Day 7. Guess we can just gonna camp here. We are having 4th level, right? Yeah, only advanced wisdom. No, luckily no minus into gold. That would be a lot more obnoxious. Okay, so let's get those trolleys. How many can we get those? 10. That's nice. I mean, the upgrade is not gonna be for free. Not too expensive, but... Nine elves? Wouldn't necessarily think so. Doesn't seem like a worthwhile exchange. That's why I didn't recognize the crossbow, because it's obviously a new unit. So something that you have in standard heroes too. It's just sulfur and bracelet of magic, so it's gonna be sulfur per day. Archer skill is immune to death spells, that's useless. And power skill by 2 instead of movement. Oh, we can actually put it in here. Okay, so instead of archery, doesn't have to be on the hand for some reason. Guess we're gonna be picking up some town. Which one? Left one. Few, lots. Okay, yeah, this one we're gonna be picking up. You're gonna be having, it's probably gonna be having shoot through attack, right? Huh, okay, so you went for the tent, not that much damage. Oh, I'm gonna be having shoot through with him though. Yeah, luckily it was in a position that it didn't matter. Let's slow them, so that you can be then attacking with our archers first. That's right. So you get the diplomacy and see maybe we can be actually joining or like motivating to join our side. You don't have vision. You can probably scare them off already. 10 unicorns for 8,500. That's a bit more actually interesting. Let's take that. Okay, right now we don't need the ore anymore. And getting right now knowledge is gonna be really nice and spell power. Interesting is they could be somewhat combined. So obviously right now the two perils. I might be thinking from Might and Magic 6. From about the kind of like the werewolf lair. So missing a weapon. And this is makes all your troops immune to blind spells. It's interesting. Berserk, it's not entirely too cool, so I guess this is gonna be better. Okay, getting hiccups, nice. Hopefully gonna be passing as soon as possible, and that is something I want to be enjoying here. Better sea movement, and this is what? Red Traveler's Stand. Oh, that's gonna be right. That's actually the passage here, through the barrier, okay. Peasants everywhere suddenly. Okay, so Pack of Phoenixes. At this point with the army that we have, should be quite a bit doable. You know, 7-7 no. It's gonna be possibly a bit hurting, but you can, I guess, hide some of you. That's gonna be at least only one. Otherwise it's gonna be working fine in my opinion. Oh, blinded. Let's maybe use them here as well, therefore. You're gonna be getting lucky. Apparently not. $285. It's actually exactly enough for these guys. Aha, but they are actually immune to elemental damage spells. Yeah, well, so that's not gonna help. Classic AI going for them. For the vegans, as usual. Expert Wisdom, so that means that right now the 5th level will be starting to be useful. Fire cloak is gonna be, I guess, the same idea as the ice cloak, right? Yeah, of course. And we can therefore crystal per day. We don't really need that too much. I guess let's therefore do it that way. Interesting that it's gonna be also active. I wasn't necessarily expecting that it will be. Arm of the Martyr. What does that do? Increases your spell power by 3, but its presence in your backpack lowers your morale in combat by 1. Uh-huh. Well, that kinda sucks. No. Wish I kinda knew that a bit earlier, I guess. Can probably right now keep the dragons here. Or kinda like see if you're gonna be getting enough information for the obelisk. He's gonna be having some nice increase on money here, it looks like. Level 3 for you. We're not gonna be nearby too much yet. Mercury each day. That's at least some kind of good bonus. Not like just only wood and ore. I apparently left some piggies in here, but you don't really need them because there's like nothing. They will be gardens, so that's not a problem. And you're gonna be there for head in. Probably back here. And we're gonna be there for able to collect those, and we're gonna be pretty much done. It's an interesting artifact, but the several black dragons, not too inviting, I guess. But we're actually gonna be almost ready with also our treasure map, right? Yeah, it's somewhere actually next to the enemy. Is it though? Ah, yeah, it is. Right now the palms, or palms, willows rather. That's there. It's gonna be somewhere here then. Somewhere about here. I think exactly where the hole is actually. Not sure if he has already been able to pick it up, but nonetheless. Throng, swarm, horde, throng, horde. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit interesting actually to be ready for the battle. You're gonna be having to really collect from all the other towns. Thinking it's gonna be taking a bit then. Because you basically took the towns quite a bit later and we don't have even cathedral yet. What are we missing? Aren't you missing just the wood and... Jesus Christ. These are the only things that we are missing here. Okay, Fort 2020. Might have to buy those anyway. Wood for you, okay. I guess let's therefore get the ore. Because in the end, it's actually something that is missing. Has to be able to service all the towns. Need apparently a bit more of that. $11 for 2000? No, I don't think so. That's not sounding like a good trade to me. Okay, so I guess you're gonna be having everything therefore collected. Just right now, potentially, this is artifact. But Pekov Kyklopes, I'll be liking to actually make it so that we're gonna be having a good army. And then maybe, with our diplomacy that we had, they may be able to join. That could be probably curious. Let's see that maybe being somewhat useful. Currently, I'd probably like to be getting castles onto the other towns. So what do we really want? Phoenixes here or bone dragons? No, I don't think we really want the silo. But then it's basically up to anybody's guess, I guess, what we need and what you want. Let's get the 5th level, so that we're gonna be having at least all the spells. So we get Air Elemental, no, that's not entirely too useful. Not entirely what I was looking for, but can be at least a bit of an extra army here. We stopping by here, just in case they're gonna be maybe wanting to join us too. Nice Connington. Or a nice actual little decoration for the town. Embassy produces small random number of resources. So basically that's like the kind of mystic pond in Rampart. Sure, I guess. Three griffins for 5,000. That's mentally sounding too enticing. Necromancy, we don't need that. Second level, okay, we don't need that either. So this one's just gonna be waiting for exactly, for example, right now the extras. It's really nice. As the Ankh effective or doubles the effectiveness of your resurrect and animate spells. Would be nice if you actually have had any in the first place, of course. No, and I was gonna be there for the question when we finally get to him. Throng Swarm, Horde, Horde. This is just like really ridiculous army. No, this is gonna be taking a bit before you're gonna be even remotely ready for it. I guess currently we can just kinda like upgrade everything that we can all around here. Much of a reason to be keeping it down here. Just gonna be waiting at this point for like some kind of reasonable army from all the towns. Gonna be getting some phoenixes probably or whatnot. But you don't want to be necessarily wasting the wood and the stone here. As those are gonna be still quite a bit useful on our last town. So what do we have here? Stone Age is 10, 5 for cottage. Citadel. I mean, like here we want to be moving towards the Scarlet Tower, so we obviously need to be having everything else built up as well. Don't have too many extra resources currently. Especially if it's gonna be right now happening this. That's gonna be right now prolonging things. 12 crystals also doesn't entirely help. Satyrs, that's a new unit here. So this is something that you do not have in Heroes of Might and Magic 2. Why do we have the fortifications blocked? Ah, that's why. Okay, it's not available right now in the mod. But well, that's apparently the only thing. The fenced meadow needing... No, he just stole them from us a bit earlier. Okay, let's know. We're gonna be needing that as well. So maybe do it this way then. I still need to be getting a bit more wood. No, 30 stone. That is a bit of a tall order. But Scarlet Tower is therefore done. I'm right now trying to think actually what kind of units you're gonna be wanting to utilize here. So connecting the headset. No, we're gonna be definitely wanting to continue with what we have from the main town because we do have like the highest number. So the ogres and the trolls, with the Cyclops and the orcs. Not sure if necessarily the harpies. But I'll be liking the phoenixes here, and then probably we're gonna be taking something from the normal town for the castle town, as that was the first one we started building up. You can say now 10 paladins possibly, and crusaders then. Jousters are gonna be really nice. Yeah, this is a waste of resources, you don't need to be doing that. You're just gonna be probably picking up the armies. You can say now there's a hill fort here. So, I guess it's gonna be all fine. We don't have to be investing into that necessarily before it's gonna be like completely end of the mission. But nonetheless, if you want to be completionists again here, then... you're gonna be doing it anyway. Why do we need Mercury for actually putting up right now the stones? Kind of like stones above other stones. It's kind of slightly weird. Kind of looking at the knights in there. Interesting new unit. What is it? Death Knight. So basically that's the guys that we do have. Oh, they're looking like the Cuisinarts effectively from Might and Magic 6, also somewhat similar. Supposed to be like a representation, I guess, of Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Death Knights and Dread Knights. Can say that quite some inspiration from Heroes 3 like in general. Basically like an edit in. That wasn't that much of a case in the first version that we actually streamed a few years back. That wasn't like that evident. But well, they just kind of like, of course, working on that and filling some gaps here and there. Let's get the Bone Dragoneers also a bit closer to reality. I see that they're actually gonna be by now quite nicely built up. So I do wonder if maybe it could be even enough what we have. It kinda depends how strong of a hero he is. And what kind of spells he can potentially pick up as well. So it's gonna be a bit interesting for me. Teleport, protection from Earth. Doesn't do too much for us. Skeleton transform. What is this supposed to even be? It's kind of like a random hole in the ground with bones, possibly. I have no idea what that is, actually. Probably buy some of the gems. They're having plenty money. Tak plenty. But I want to be right now speeding it up a bit. Okay, that didn't help at all. No good spells. Okay, so we have treasure here as well. Okay, it's gonna be of interest. It's gonna be a day 6. Gonna be bringing us some good money. Sure. Okay, everything that we have here. Each guild 4. What do we get here? Water walk and counter strike again, so nothing really too useful. We lost a few gems, it's a bit annoying. It's gonna be slowing us down in the build up here. But in the end, much more is actually slowing us down that he took all our wood and ore. That's a bigger problem. Guess maybe let's try to therefore collect some army. And see where we stand. So 24 of you, 32 of you, 76 of you. So what else do we have here? 120 harpies, and they are our bonus. It's gonna buy them. Hopefully they're gonna be somewhat useful. I wonder if maybe it could be actually making it work even with just like a one type army. So having Horde, which is like 40-50. Swarm is 100 plus. Swarm Throng is gonna be like 70. 60-70 those. Actually thinking you might be able to maybe even do it with just the hero that we have. With our main army. Not even having anything too much extra. Let's see, now we just expended all the money. Maybe fairly similar amount of units. Externals here. Can we get in the Jousters and the Paladins? Or we could be getting here, how many? 4, it's not much. That's probably just gonna stop by Paladins here in Acer. Fly. That's curious, but unfortunately doesn't help in the fights at all. Okay, so we have 26,000, so you can be at 22 of those. No, but you don't have entirely money for all of this nonsense. Guess you can be waiting until the end of the week here. $10,000, $12,000. Okay, so it's gonna be like 2 turns. Oh, it's gonna be taking even further resources from us. It's a bit annoying, but nonetheless, upgrades are in. Don't want to be necessarily wasting the mana here. go for red dragons. It's gonna see if we can be there for getting here. But we can right now probably avoid it with the fly then. Yeah, it's the mana gone, but it's okay. Oh, the foul worm was clever about hiding its hoard. A small, easily overlooked hole leads to an extensive cavern. Therein lies good resources, an endless sack of gold on top of it. This is very nice. No, that was definitely worth it. Can theoretically also right now get a few levels here still. Here and there. So that's something that could somewhat help, I guess. Okay, so I think that's gonna be almost this whole town done. Just gonna be missing right now the ballista workshop, otherwise everything is finished. You're gonna be getting close to that as well. And 5th level here is gonna be right now fire elemental, so you don't even need to be bothering going in here. But nonetheless, this town is gonna be therefore finished. That is Timber Hill. Yes, expert earth magic, I guess, maybe could be somewhat useful. There was also, okay, so you can be right now flying over and across. Advanced tactics, can I right now picking up the spell points back. And as I mentioned, I don't think there's anything we need from here, right, as far as the spells go. No, not really. So Zabran is also finished. Same cost as Heroes 3. As far as the upgrade into the like Elder Vampires, Vampire Lords right about now. Sorry now. Right, a bit of a direct inspiration, of course. Really, the money is a huge problem here. Okay, nonetheless, so yeah, I can see right now. Not even having enough crystals for that, really. No, we can probably fix that. I wonder if it's gonna be worthwhile just gonna like fly about and over. Can be, I actually wonder if you can be through fly, get in here into obelisk. Let's gonna try that. Yes, you can. Okay, so it's actually beyond the mountains, so you can go there, alright. You can apparently even sneak off the artifact beyond the dragons, which is what? Where do we have you? Wait, well, it was a weapon, we actually didn't have Staff of Wizardry. Spell power by 5, that's actually quite nice right before the fight. Air shield and nothing much more here. And if we're gonna be having to dig here. Yeah, gonna be having a whole day. Okay, let's gonna do that as well. So that you have everything covered and gained. Probably not really. Can be potentially right now and then here on the next turn if things go somewhat okay. No, but chain lightning. That is actually something you might be wanting to stop for. Congratulations! After spending many hours digging here, you have uncovered the Grail. The Grail. Ultimate Shield of Protection. This is different, of course, than in 3, where you are getting the Grail for like putting into your town, increasing the production and gold, but increasing the defense skill by 16. Wow. Can see actually put it in. We don't need the money then, I guess. This is by 2, this is by 3. Gonna be better to be doing that way. And we don't probably need as much movement then for the battle itself. So you're gonna be able to gonna do that as well after. Okay, so you need to pick up the spell, but you also want to be right now doing that for the 8th or the 5th level. And you already are here, so it's gonna be this and 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5, whatever. And we get Sacrifice. No, it's probably not gonna be that great then. But okay. Okay, that means therefore that also Illy is gonna be finished and done. Since you have said with Timberhill, over here we're gonna be missing only the Cathedral to upgrade in Acer. And Zabran was already finished from earlier. That's that was to buy. How much do we need? 10 and 10. Okay, so we're missing crystals. And then it was 10 wood. Okay. Alright, so this is also therefore finished, this town. Means Acer. And just gonna I guess go to the left side for the magic well, and I guess you're gonna be therefore finished. Let's therefore open it. I guess it's not gonna be entirely that much of a... I guess maybe surprising fight, but we'll see. Throng Swarm, no. Problem could be the morale that is decreased by that arm. That could theoretically be a bit annoying, but nonetheless you can say another 7, so you can already finish this, I guess, maybe. And at this point spell power, this, and next turn, therefore. Don't have human visions, so I can't be entirely checking how strong he is going to be in the end. Let's try and see. Oh, 11, 10, 4, 3. No, our 33 on the defensive skill is gonna be probably slightly changing things here. The 87 kick-ups. No. No. The attack skill, I don't know. Chain lightning for 745 damage, that's not bad though. Mirror image into... Can we actually, what can we right now mirror? Only those guys, no? I think the morale is gonna be a huge problem for us. Probably don't have blind, right? Unfortunately, we have only animate that, which also doesn't help. $700, how many does it take? Not too many. Not too many at all. Like, reasonably not at all. This is actually quite a bit of a problem, he's having tons of army. Even as opposed to us. I didn't think, you know, I'd be screwed here. Interesting, he doesn't actually attack the orc chiefs there. Like we have like nothing to do here. Can theoretically slow them, so the archers are gonna be attacking not too soon. I'm thinking it's gonna be... Oh, maybe so. Really? I was just going to be playing on that being the first attack in there. Yeah, that morale is gonna be completely messing us up. I think that this is a loss already, because I mean the numbers are way too high for us. Now let's see what you do. I mean, like the ballistics are completely useless here. You know, normal heroes, they would be just already at least shooting down the citadel by now. But apparently not here. Okay, so trolls are gonna be gone, so soon we're gonna be having not too much fun here. Okay, so mirror image into... I wonder if actually... No, I can't be mirror image in you. It's gonna try it this way. Fortunately, we can't wait anymore, so I kinda messed up because I will be liking them to attack and take the retaliation, so... well... ...47 spell points, you also need to be a bit conscious about that. Can you like dispel all the nonsense on him as you can? But unfortunately, wait, what? That's a bit weird, but nonetheless. ...160 Ogre Lords. Can I be having to especially run with the hero at some kind of proper time, so you can potentially collect some rest of the army and try him again? Gonna be definitely doing something flying for the dudos there. It's gonna be either retaliation, let the paladins do the work. Finally. Okay, so can we actually get you something like a bless? I don't think we have anything like that, right? No we don't. Can't be mirror imaging anymore, so at this point we might just well utilize something else. Can't be teleporting beyond because you don't have enough of a level, unfortunately. Okay, so it's gonna be time soon to start running. Currently, what you can do for the maximum damage. 460, which is gonna be at least air shield. What does it exactly do? Air shield. Selecting reducing the amount of damage received from ranged attacks. Okay, so we can possibly still do this. gain an extra. Okay, I'm thinking that you're gonna be there for having to run also in just a moment. And then just collect everything that we can from the other towns. Because you can't be losing the 0, it would be like a complete disaster. Okay, 7 gone. 46, but you're gonna be receiving quite a bit of a punishment from these guys. So let's maybe there for... Okay. What is the tavern here? Jesus Christ. Oh, this. Okay. So, that's gonna be that. You can right now get quite plenty of wolfies once you get a bit more money. But we at least reduce him rather significantly. Still gonna be having plenty shooters. You need to be there for getting flyers. And that's gonna be the phoenixes, I guess. And we can theoretically get also something from here, right? The dragons are gonna be clear. Thinking that we're gonna be getting the vampires. These are gonna be useless. Phoenix is from here. I think that's quite a bit clear. No, gonna be having to combine somehow. I just wonder if you're gonna be right now having him run around here. Run around. If he's gonna be still stuck in the town. Seems like he might be still stuck there. Okay, so those guys are useful. Obviously 5 unicorns are not gonna be making that much of a difference in there. 55 hit points is just like way too low for anything reasonable. But I think you're gonna be there for a lion. Oh, the wolves probably not, because they are quite a bit weak. What do we have actually here? Something tanky. 80 swordsmen, and they're gonna be 40 hit points with 9 defense skill. It's fairly nice. Crossbowmen are just gonna get... Oh, maybe not gonna be getting killed that quickly. We can be actually buying the army from here. We have a reasonable amount of units in this town. So I'm just gonna like pick up phoenixes, then we're gonna be picking up the dragons there. It's gonna be just like all kinds of hell for the morale though, so you need to be careful about that, possibly. Yeah, but I'm thinking the phoenix is really... No, like the gold, no. It's easier said than done, frankly, with the gold complications. Okay, so that's Phoenix. Rest here, I don't think so. No, right now I'm gonna cost the money. So do we even get the dragons? I'm kinda thinking that maybe it could be just like flying into the archers in there. Hopefully it will be somewhat enough. You are having what, 200 HP. It's pretty powerful, really good defense skill. Dragons are gonna be having not that many hit points, a really low defense on them. It's also gonna be right now meaning minus into our own morale, and it's already not good, so gonna be probably having to forego that. And I forgot, by the way, to put on the bracelet for the extra power skill. Didn't do that. Screw the undead. Gonna be potentially like the next step in case this doesn't work out either. I'm gonna be having to make like a third attempt. Let's wait the 2 turns for the money. Could have been getting also that 1,000 per day from that pouch. Ah, well. No, too late for that, I guess. Okay, that. Let's probably sell that for everything, right? You don't need to be having resources for anything at all, currently. Can get 88, those guys. Can get in 105 crossbows. What kind of actually skills they have? 7 defense. Kinda liking my shooting chances. Because we do have that artifact that is blocking 50% of the penalty on the distance. And then they have like obstacles in the way. I wonder if you can be just kinda straight shooting them down though. First spell will have to be must slow. That I'm thinking is quite a bit evident. Then obviously we can be going for the mirror images. Here's the speed. You can say now 5, you're having 6. Archers are having what? 5. It's not really that great. This 6 speed is gonna be nice. I will be like no, we're gonna be playing first anyway. Okay, let's therefore get the archers, I guess. Let's see if it works somehow. Okay, how much do we do? 300, that's completely useless actually. 300, it's gonna be like 20. It's like completely useless. Can I attack though this way? That could be at least blocking those guys maybe. It's a bit interesting, I imagine. Unlucky. But at least the HP is right now allowing us to play a bit more tactically here. That is getting lucky there. Oh, you barely do anything, so you can just gonna stand here. Okay, so this worked reasonably okay. Nice, this time we also get in some better luck on those shots. Okay, I don't want to be right now allowing the goblins to go out too quickly, just in case. Interesting, he didn't attack right now those. Okay, he's gonna be leaving it up to weaker ones. Guess I'm not making sense. Gonna be having to right now whittle down also the goblins then, right now. 200, okay. So we don't have to be really taking care of them too much, it looks like in the end. We can kill those, that's gonna be maybe just forcing right now those guys. Yeah, exactly, that's what I wanted them to do. Okay, so you don't have any mirror image, and I guess you're gonna be just going down to straight damage. He is out of spell points as well for 60, so we can... At this point we just don't need to be rushing too much. Okay, he's already won. Gonna be able to whittle this down with all the archers. So in the end, second archer attack actually worked. Spreading the damage between the siege engines. Okay, so can we right about now improve something? We can theoretically go for precision with you, in case they're gonna be playing. Let's gonna wait for that first, I guess. Okay, so gonna be therefore done here. It's very nice to see, so let's therefore get that. I wanted to be taking also some screenshot right now of the game. And you'll already edit, you can see right now that picture doesn't entirely fit in there for some reason. There, well, just needs to be fixed. And he was having actually Swordbreaker and Black Horseshoe. Okay. Oh, not entirely surprising. He's gonna be having some few things himself. So I guess expert tactics, for example, advanced estates as well. And red has been vanquished. No, and Arax is there for no more. And we're gonna be apparently getting the same screen as from Heroes 3 here. Interestingly. Arax the Jerk. 121 days, 330. I took 2 efforts to actually kill him. I was kind of thinking it might be the case, that it might not be entirely too easy for like the first attempt, because really that's the problem here. as far as the design goes, that in Heroes 3 you'll be having plenty of money to get all the armies here. Not so much. Heroes of Might and Magic 2 is a bit different in that. And therefore, I wasn't wanting to wait too long. I would have to be probably waiting like a month or 2 more to be getting some army to do it on the first attempt to combine from the other castles. Because it's also then longer to be even building up the castles in the first place in general. That's kind of like a bit of an issue as well. No, and therefore, well, took 2, but nonetheless, he got the victory anyway. Just play a map. But yeah, nonetheless, that's gonna be therefore for that one mission. And I kind of thinking actually that might be enough therefore. It was a lot longer than I thought. I thought that maybe it's gonna be like an hour-long mission, but in the end, we actually got to kind of play through quite a bit in there. Wasn't that much of like an engaging mission in general, but we are just kind of like was wanting to showcase that we do have something like the Succession Wars mod for Heroes of Might and Magic 3, basically porting Heroes of Might and Magic 2 into 3 engine, and of course there are some adjustments here and there to fit into the engine, and some artistic and author's license in there on top of it. So to the purists amongst you, yes, this is not directly Heroes of Might and Magic 2 in Heroes of Might and Magic 3 engine. It is a mod of Heroes of Might and Magic 2 into Heroes of Might and Magic 3. But nonetheless, it's very close, and it is going to be, as far as I know, there should be also a plan on the campaign somewhere. But yeah, well, that's gonna be, of course, somewhere in the future and far away, so that's gonna have to be seen. And, well, once they get to it, of course, in the end. But yeah, well, I guess this is gonna be there for just kind of like a showcase and inspiration for you where to get it. You're gonna be having the link, of course, in !H3SW here in the chat. And also, and I'm gonna be putting this to YouTube. It's gonna be below in the description, so you can therefore install it and play it yourself. Again, first and foremost, you need to be having clean installation, no HD mod, no Horn of the Abyss, no mod whatsoever. Clean, complete, Heroes 3 complete or Shadow of Death. GOG version is fine as well. I'm playing it on that, for example. Clean installation of that. On top of it, you're gonna be installing this mod, Succession Wars, and on top of it, you can install the HD mod and play it as we did here. Or you can play without the HD mod if you wish as well. That is also very much possible, so it's really up to you. Do you have in the credits? Yeah, do we actually the credits right now for the guys that actually created it? You can see and enjoy the names: Andrew Orzi Vodyankin and Albert Sir Albe Stefansen. Sergei Feanor Dmitriev, Viktor Kveikrus Fedosenko, Albert Sir Albe Stefansen, plenty of guys here. Kondratenko, sorry for that I can't be naming all of you, but you can read all of the guys, gals maybe as well, who have worked on this, so thanks to everybody. Thanks to absolutely everybody who has contributed and made this great mod working and released, so that you can enjoy the best of both worlds. Kind of like the artistry of Heroes of Might and Magic 2, which is, in my opinion, unsurpassed. Even though 3 is great, I think in 2 is simply better, artistically. But nonetheless, the Heroes of Might and Magic 3, not here, Age of Empires, it's going to be having some nice quality of life, of course, changes and improvements and balance differences and whatnot. And, well, really, just match made in heaven or the pit, as I mentioned, depending on your allegiances in the Might and Magic world. I can visit at ModDB, the forums, Facebook, HotA, that's the Russian side I'm thinking, like Facebook or some such, Kontakte or some such, and then I said now the pronunciation. YouTube as well, they are releasing like the information about their production, and of course created by John Funkan again, right about now. Should be having also I'm not entirely certain if this is still for the mod or if this is already for the game itself. Not really certain. But well, yeah, so it's gonna be mod, so this is right now VOG. Okay, yeah, so it's gonna be still the modders, so still worthwhile to be highlighting everybody who has worked on these. So if you want to be, for example, joining us, you want to be adding some skills of yours, like for example, you can say Wake of Gods group. having some skills that could be potentially useful here on converting some maps or some graphics or whatever, then do hit, for example, the web that they have shown before, or their Facebook, or simply some kind of contacts and ModDB, and you can potentially maybe join as well and put your hand towards this great deed. And we move it somewhere forward as well. It's got a bit of an old mod. Thinking that the first version was, if I have seen it correctly, like 2013. So probably it was even worked upon a bit earlier than that. So like 10 years in works, but it is well working, and therefore, as you can see already, definitely playable. We have had one crash, which I have to be also right now saying that I do have a mouse that double clicks, likes to double click. So I'm not sure if it maybe wasn't because of that. In some games it actually causes some issues, so maybe it could be because of some random double click the game simply didn't know how to handle. So maybe it was just like that one drop and crash caused by me, but who knows. Otherwise it was very stable, everything was working pretty well. So thinking that you can enjoy also the other civilizations that are in the game as well, the new ones, so feel free to do so. And so it has some weird artifact here at the end, but nonetheless, that's gonna be apparently it for the credits. Therefore, no, it's gonna be also it for the stream. So hope you enjoyed this revisiting on this version 0.82 after a few years, as we have already made the video, which did get some traction on our YouTube for the initial release on 1st January 2019, I think it was, and now 4 years after, 31st December 2022, we got another version with some further updates that we've also kind of gone through at the very start. Seems to be working well, so therefore feel free to download and enjoy this great combination of games. Heroes of Might and Magic 3, the Succession Wars 2 and 3, married together by the mod team. So thank you very much everybody involved, and also thank you very much whoever was watching today. Hope you enjoyed, and let's therefore have a look if maybe there is going to be some interesting Heroes of Might and Magic 2 maybe stream, or 3 as well, some single player possibly, that he might be recommending for you. Okay, so Might and Magic, and let's see. It seems like that somebody is doing Succession Wars, if I've seen it right. Obviously there's gonna be plenty of multiplayer as usual. There's also, for example, the Might and Magic World of Zine, the RPGs. Gonna be hopefully making them as well here, or playing them here as well soon, as we are right now somewhat finishing the Shadow of Death campaigns in our Might and Magic story mode run of Erathia and Enroth. You can find below the stream what kind of games you have already played through. Plenty of the Heroes Chronicles, Heroes of Might and Magic 1, 2, right now we are in the 3, and the next game after you finish the Shadow of Death is going to be Might and Magic 6. Looking forward to that, one of my most favorite games in the world, so yeah, well, looking forward to having some RPG fun there too. So you can potentially stick around. We are mostly Age of Mythology, Age of Empires channel, 2 or 4. But well, we also play these games. Even for example, Settlers we have played on Monday. So we can be seeing some different, mostly old school games. Besides, for example, something like Kingdom Come Deliverance, if my computer allows me to even stream that in the first place. That's, yeah, also one of the more important parts as well, if it's gonna be even working out. As actually right now, Lemon Kitsune, for example, doing some Might and Magic 6, just for the inspiration. But nonetheless, let's therefore at this point have a look on what was the Succession Wars stream here. Yeah, Roland's campaign, Calban's Coin TV, so you can potentially switch there. Yeah, having it in the past broadcast here from maybe like 2 years ago already, we did the campaign. Seems like he's gonna be doing some deathmatch later. At least that's what he's having posted in there. And some other things. Might and Magic 7 apparently is also streamed. First Heroes of Might and Magic is nobody's streaming. We do have some of the first videos from my playthrough on YouTube from some time back, or again here in the past broadcast if you're gonna be interested. There's apparently some German stream of Might and Magic 7, if you're gonna be curious about that, possibly. No, and on Heroes of Might and Magic 3, do we have some campaign, or is it all some Russian and Polish? Multiplayer. Can't have to say, I guess. Yeah, Twitch is having some issues since yesterday. Doesn't want to be even loading properly all the kind of like previews, so it's a bit harder for me to even realize what's going on. And therefore what kind of stream it actually is and of what the stream is in the first place. But yeah, I guess you can just kind of look for yourself. And so far seeing only like one English stream in there. Otherwise plenty of HotA. HotA everywhere. So I guess maybe just some kind of English streams that I see here. So it doesn't seem like anybody will be doing some campaigns or whatever from Heroes 3. At least I can't see anything on the limited previews that I have here. So yeah, just kind of feel free to therefore watch what you wish. Maybe switch into some different games as well if you're gonna be interested. And therefore, I've been Blackadder at Blackadder's Place. Hope you enjoyed. There is kind of like review of the newest patch. Or kind of review. Yeah, but a partly review and just kind of like reminder to everybody this actually great work exists by the modders. So again, thanks for the modders and to the modders for Heroes of Might and Magic 3, the Succession Wars mod, and feel free to download, enjoy, and have some good time with Heroes of Might and Magic 2 in Heroes of Might and Magic 3 engine effectively. Not directly, but yeah, well, quite a good mod nonetheless. And it's basically emulating 2 in 3. It's gonna be probably, I think, a better set for also those who are a bit more interested in the purism in their games. But nonetheless, hope you enjoyed, and I've been Blackadder at Blackadder's Place. Thank you very much for watching, and well, see you later. Gonna be having, I'm thinking, some new next streams. No, definitely Monday, some old school strategy probably. Wednesday, Age of Mythology. Thursday, we'll see. Maybe continuation of the Might and Magic story mode run. So some more heroes possibly. No, and maybe over the weekend some Age of Mythology Phoenix Reborn tournament. So we'll see what's gonna happen in the next days. But classic sessions are Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. You can learn when we are going live by following here, or if you're gonna be following on Discord, Twitter and Facebook. I usually post there as well if I have the time for it. And you can potentially also find some other things there on YouTube possibly, or we can discuss some mods like these on the Discord and elsewhere. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Blackadder at Blackadder's Place, and see you later. And enjoy your evening as you wish, and hope you enjoyed.